GetLowered, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Memphis coming at you live from the West Coast yet again, San Jose, California. I don't know, I was just gonna do this unboxing. Sorry, I'm doing this unboxing today for the cruise control. Finally came in after a couple months of waiting. I got lucky, I guess. Anyways, 270 bucks. I believe it's something that should have been standard with the Lowrider S, of course. And if you guys are seeing the 2022 ST Lowrider ST, then you guys know that that comes standard with the cruise control. Here's the part number, in case you guys were wondering. There it is. That works with most other bikes. So I'm pretty sure it's an easy install. And I have a few tips for you guys. So I'll probably include this unboxing with the installation. So let's see what's inside here. We have obviously the cruise control components, and that I believe plugs into your. This plugs into your signal switch. So there isn't any like extra wires or anything that you have to connect. Should be, sorry, that was out of camera. This should be on your left hand signal switch connector. That's pretty much it. And mine's actually outside because I have the 14-inch bars on my bike. And we have some zip ties. And we have some instructions. Oh, and here are the instructions. Let's go ahead and take a look at these real quick. Alright, so there you go. That's what's inside the box. Zip ties, 2 bolts, instructions, and the actual component itself, the cruise control. And then of course you have to take this to your dealership so they can flash it, get it to activate, and we're gonna have to do that after. Hopefully we can get that done within maybe within the week. I don't know when I'll be able to get over there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bike. Alright, just to cut down on time a little bit, I went ahead and found the wire which is connected to the control switch, to the housing. And it's just, you know, it's this one. Not sure if you guys can see that. So what's going on is my clamp right here, it's really tight. This is really tight. It's kind of difficult to kind of get around. So I have to undo I have to undo my handlebar. So we're gonna go ahead and do that to kind of get to the switch housing, which is right here, of course. You guys can see that. So this is the wire. It's just one wire, but like I said, my clamp is really tight. I don't have any room to pull the wire through, so I'm gonna go ahead, remove my clamp, and pull my handlebars off so I could get this out and just ease you know, the overall installation when I go ahead and I put in the new one. So in case you're wondering, I'm using just this basic wire copper cable. I'm gonna show you guys how to pull it through and not, you know, damage anything. I had to remove the Plex audio as well just so I could get to these cables. Like I said, I already have risers on this, so there's no need for me to get into over here, remove the gas tank or anything like that. I don't have to do that on this one because all my cables are right here. I actually went ahead and I did the riser install, so that's why I'm not getting into the tank. That's why I'm not removing the tank, because all my plugs are actually up here on the outside. So let's go ahead and alright, so I'm not going to bore you guys with the whole pushing and pulling of the cable. You pull this out. When you're pulling out your old cable, you make sure you tie some type of wire, some type of cable. Just get something to kind of feed it through. And this actually helps you because it's copper. It's a pretty strong wire, so I was able to push it through with the copper without it bending or binding. When you're installing it back in, do the exact same way that you just saw me tie it around the JE connector, and then use electrical tape, use something to kind of protect the copper from scratching your other cables or something like that. And this helps it prevent from loosening while you're pulling it back through. All right, so we're pretty much already finished. I put all the bolts back on. Of course, use Loctite on everything. You got to use Loctite on everything. Here's the final product. This cable is super long, guys. I don't know. I mean, I guess this is the universal cable, but man, look at that. That's like an extra, I mean, this is where it used to be like this, so that's what, an extra 10-12 inches of cable. Now you could depin this, cut them down, and then put them back in there, I guess. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. This is, I mean, I already have a lot of cables right here. The grease came through clutch. As you can see, it's still a little oily. Of course, you don't want to use WD-40. This is what we used right here. Gel lube, just to kind of help pull that cable through. It was really tight. And of course, I used the, you can use a coat hanger or something. Of course, if you guys saw the video, I went ahead and wrapped this in there, and then put some electrical tape just to prevent it from getting scratched and damaged. So here she is, turning that on. We're gonna check to see if everything's working. You know, turn signal, that's working. Of course, we could go through the different modes. Haven't set my clock. Of course, we could turn on the high beams. That's working. Little honk, that's working. So everything's working on the bike. All the controls. This is what she looks like. Here's the cruise control function. I gotta take that in and have them turn that on and programmed. So that's pretty much it. It might be a little bit easier on you if you're using your regular clamps. Like I said, I have risers, Kraus risers, and it was really tight in there. You might be able to get away with it if you have your stock clamps. Might be a little bit easier, but just, you know, pull and push at the same time. Don't I mean, if for some reason something gets caught up, you know, reset, spray it with the lube, and then try again. Don't force it out. You'll damage something, or worse, you might even depin the JEE connector, and then you have those cables in there, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to pull everything back out. So anyways, you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in for yet another video. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.